stepping up one.
And then
The
Rory is Iron
content
Man.
creation.
Jaquan is Captain America.
I don't want to be Captain America.
Yeah, you finna be Captain America if Brent
No,
says you are.
no, nah. I want to be
I'd
someone.
rather be Iron Man personally, but I wanted Rory to have it.
Hey, can I be Falcon Captain America so I can be black?
First thing to say before the
Yes.
stream gets started. Shout out to McWizard23 for the follow. We appreciate you, Robert. You're a lovely man.
I thought you
Uh,
forgot about me. I love you.
uh, welcome, guys. My phone just went off. Welcome, guys, to the Bird Feed podcast. Today we're going to be talking about anime. I hope you all love anime. It's our interesting topic of today. Main topic, uh, whatever the hell Brent has seen because he doesn't watch anime that much. And hello, Kenwa. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. It's my boy Kalen. Y'all feel me? Um, like I was saying, Promise Neverland, also another topic of today's stream because that new season's coming out. It's fire. I'm letting y'all know that season fire already. Because I've read like I don't know like the next like 3 chapters or so. I don't know. The way it starts off is gonna be crazy. I'm not even gonna lie with y'all. Joining us today we have Quantonium G, CJ, and Brent. Mr. Cups, Admiral
It's that boy
Cups.
Quan. It's that boy Quan.
Hello. You can refer to me as the Admiral.
All right, big facts. Anybody got any opening statements? Anything to say?
Hey. I just wanted to say. Yeah.
All right,
That's all.
facts.
Compared to the rest of Bird Gang we have on this podcast, I'm a virgin when it comes to anime.
That's okay.
So if I go silent for a while, you'll know why.
That's
Oh
okay.
yeah. And also our fifth
But
member.
I'm just happy to be included.
Our fifth member, Simp Boy Rodney, couldn't be with us because he has an early shift at work. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and have a moment of silence for him real quick. Not psych, no silence.
I'm weak
All
over
right.
the fact that I'm literally looking at him get back in Discord right now, though. I literally am watching him open up his Discord.
He just beat his meat and decided that he wasn't gonna go to sleep. I promise you, that's what it was.
Oh
Y'all
my
ever
God,
beat y'all meet
Rob.
and y'all ever
Alright,
just beat y'all
alright.
meet and decide you not finna you just not finna go to bed afterwards?
Nah, because my body on cooldown mode, so it's in sleep mode. Then.
Leave this man alone. Leave this
All
man
right.
alone.
Let's go ahead and get our topics. Go ahead and get our topics. Let's not waste no time.
All right, big facts. All right, so I'm gonna need Brent to go ahead and say something first because I need to know what I can and cannot say nothing about.
Let's set the boundaries now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What have I seen? I've really actually only ever seen like 5 animes.
Hey, don't hurt yourself. Just name the 5.
Let's find. Look.
Did you hear
I've
the
seen
My
more
Hero?
than 5.
Let's
Oh,
just
so
start with
we
one, and
podcasting.
then let's just continue after that. Let's just start with
I
one.
mean, we can start talking about JoJo's. That's a simple and easy enough topic to talk about.
We were actually just starting by talking about that earlier, right before the stream started too, because freaking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is quote unquote overrated according to a lot of people, which is really weird.
And let me say something real quick. The only reason people who have not watched JoJo's calling it overrated, bro, because they thought they saw some gay stuff and they turned it down. I know you guys be watching Yuri on Ice, bro, and thought that was the coolest anime ever.
That's what I'm saying.
But as soon as Giorno wants to pose with the homies, it ain't like it's gay. Like you guys would grow up watching Dragon Ball, see the Ginyu Force pose, but now some niggas in JoJo want to pose, and now they gay, and you don't want to watch
how
it.
many people actually like the Ginyu Force?
Bro, everyone, the Ginyu Force is a solid like moment in Dragon Ball, bro. In Dragon Ball Z, when we got like Frieza fighting, the Z Warriors in like the first ever like big like arc, because like Raditz, of course, we had that in Vegeta. But like since like Frieza, we had the Ginyu Force, and everyone remembers the Ginyu Force. I don't remember all their names.
I think a pretty solid argument for JoJo being overrated is because of how mid part 1 is. You can't really just skip part 1.
Part 1 is
you can't skip it. It's It's painstakingly long though. For the 9 episodes that it is, it's painstakingly long.
Yeah, it's boring until like episode 3. Then episode 3 kicks off. You have to give anime that 3-episode rule, and JoJo holds its purpose for like that season 1, bro. Because once he gets the powers, and Dio turns into a vampire and gets his powers, it's some heat.
I don't know about that. Like in my opinion,
JoJo Part
Because
One
I
is
didn't really
definitely some mid.
because I guess because I didn't really like pay attention season one, and like I paid attention to half the season two. So when I rewatched it, it was like season one. It was just like super long to me. Like even when he got the Hammond, I was just like, that's like the best you're gonna get.
And I'm
And
gonna be
then
You don't get nothing better.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Part 2 is kind of some mid too.
no,
But
no,
if
no,
not for
no, come
Joseph
on.
Joestar, Joseph Joestar saved Part 2.
But
I'm
no,
just
no,
gonna be
the
honest
His
with
Pillar Man,
personality
the
saved
Pillar Man,
Part
bro.
Two because he wasn't really doing shit. If we're being honest, his personality saved Part Two because he
I was
really
about to
was
say, I'm
not
not
He
gonna
was
on
lie.
just
shit.
a whole clown.
Right. I'm not gonna lie. He was
But he
getting,
was smart though. He was smart though. That's the
but
thing.
he
He
was
was funny,
getting
but he was
bodied by the
smart.
Pillar Man. Like the Pillar Man really would win in the 1v1.
Yeah, I'm trying to say that whole Cars situation really should not have gone the way it did for him. I really think Cars should
That
have
was
really
bad
won
luck,
that
bro.
shit. I'm just
That was
saying.
bad luck. That was bad luck, and that was plot. Come on, that was plot.
Dude, he
on
got
Cars
he
bro.
plot armored Cars like so hard because all I'm saying is like he didn't really do nothing. Like he put that man in a volcano. He was doing no damage to Cars. Like all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
and then he got lucky that a volcano somehow was strong enough to throw him into space.
exactly. Like that
The
was
strongest
really an
being on
ass pull.
Earth, the strongest being on Earth, bro. He got
Yeah,
thrown into space.
that was really an ass pull, and I don't know that was like. I mean, it was whatever, but it was like, okay, that just seemed really unrealistic. Not to mention he survived.
Right, like he
'Cause-
survived by laying on that big ass rock as
Right.
it
And
was
then
floating
came
and
to his
falling
own
back down to
funeral
the surface.
afterwards.
Honestly, like, how did the man not burn up going back, like, re-entering the atmosphere? That was my concern.
That's what I'm thinking too. Exactly. Like it's crazy, honestly. It's
Yeah,
really crazy.
then we get to part 3 where we got Stan. And I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed part 2 more than I enjoyed part 3. I know that's the most unpopular opinion ever, bro. But I just like having that transition from boring JoJo to now I got a cool protagonist. Now I got like these stands.
Okay, but I wish they, like, talked more about how the stands got introduced. Like, I understand, Dio mixing with Jonathan's body was, like, awaken the stands, but, like, where did they come from? Like,
So the stands are supposed to be like a manifestation of your
personality.
fighting
Yeah,
spirit.
Air spirit.
right, but, like, why is it, like,
Yeah, why all of a sudden
where was this
became
before?
Yeah, like
where was this
exactly.
before?
That is a good question. Like where
because, like, the pillar men like had their own abilities and all that, then we had Haman, but then we get stands like out of
Right,
yeah,
nowhere.
and
and then
stands
Haman
just
just
come and take
disappeared.
over everything.
That's what I'm saying. Haman, like, gone. Never again.
Haman is there, but it is useless.
Haman's nowhere to
No,
be seen
yeah,
in part
exactly.
4.
No,
You don't see Haman,
yeah.
in part 5.
Hermit Purple, he uses Joseph, he uses Haman in part
Right,
3.
for the little moments that he uses
but
it,
it doesn't
it's
do it.
cool.
It doesn't.
But you don't see it for part 4. You don't see it for part 5, and spoiler alert, you don't see it for part 6. So you don't.
Or 7 or 8.
Actually, no, it makes a return somewhere.
Oh,
I've
no,
definitely
7,
heard
so
it makes a return somewhere.
That's
Like,
the alternate universe part.
All I
That's
know-
where everything- yeah.
All I know is Joseph, my boy Joseph, tried using his hormone in part 3, and it got ate up. It got ate up.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Because
okay.
stands are
Actually, no, I take
broken.
that back. Part 4, old Jonathan used a little bit of Haman, but just a little bit for like
You
that
said
one episode.
Jonathan in part 4. You said
That's
Jonathan.
crazy. I
Or
got
not
some drink
Jonathan,
waters in
Joseph.
here, and they can't see me, but I promise you I'm drinking this aqua right now. I promise
He's
you
not.
I am.
He's not.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
tell you that right now. He's not drinking that water.
We also got to talk about how part 3 was just so long. For
Okay,
no
yeah,
reason.
right. Back to part 3.
Yeah, that second battle for Egypt. I was like, oh man, we almost done. I look
back and there was 24 more episodes.
Right, like there were just so many unnecessary not boss
No,
fights.
okay,
just
I
fights
There was
in part
the
3.
the thing is
I
that
like the Egypt fights. It was just, why couldn't you combine the Egypt fights with the other fights? Like, you could have cut some characters here and there and put these characters here. Like, it wasn't necessary to have 2 parts in the one season.
The fights lost appeal for me when they were fighting that one dude who could apparently control the sun, but he just had some machine.
He was lame. No, that was lame.
And they were lost.
No.
y'all remember Whole Horse?
No, first. Oh, no, we're not gonna talk about Whole Horse, but no, because with the Sun episode, first Kakyoin loses it, then Polo North loses it, and then like Jotaro loses it, and then Joseph's like, "What's going on?" And then they figure it out. Like, There was no episode to it. It was just
Bruh, the whole thing behind it was just wacky fights. I mean, they're just bizarre adventures, like it says.
it wasn't even a fight. It was just, oh, bro, this is like a stupid trick, but let me laugh for a good 15 minutes and then tell you what the trick is.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode. That shit was dumb. I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean, but if that was me, I would probably lose it for how long until
They had 50 days to get Jotaro's mother back under control, and they took 48 episodes to do it. Was that supposed to be our equivalent of the 50 days or something?
But
Like, I don't think it could be, because some of those, a lot of those fights had 2 parts, and they were like clearly the same day.
But the thing about the stands, bro, is as quickly as they introduced them, they wore stands out for me all of part 3, bro. I like how in part 4 they they had like some different iterations of stands and stuff, and like how they were made.
I'm
But,
glad
like,
they became creative. Yes.
Yeah. But Battle for Egypt, bro. They said, "All right, we got stands. Now we're about to show you 80 of them real quick."
Anubis was very creative. Anubis was really creative.
Did y'all mess with Vanilla Ice?
Bro, Vanilla Ice is one of my favorite villains.
Vanilla Ice is broken.
Totally cool, dude.
Bro,
Oh
fall
my
his legs
God,
and turn
bro.
into nothing. Okay.
Vanilla
And
Ice
then-
is
and then
totally
Body
cool.
You
Iggy.
can't touch him. You can't fight him when he eats himself. You just have to run.
Yeah, and it's cool how they showed how animals could control stands too. So we had Iggy and that one what's it called?
Bro, the bird went crazy.
No, the orangutan that like little girls, and it was like control the beast.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's not. Oh jeez.
Hey, he
I
did,
remember
though.
that
He did, though.
orangutan.
He did,
It
though.
was weird too. Look,
he was
bro.
on some monkey business. I'll tell you that.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
What about? Oh, y'all remember? Y'all remember the stand that was the baby?
Oh, that's
That,
something. I forgot the number.
That-
the
that-
one that
yes.
caught you in your dreams.
Yes,
Yeah, the one
the
that
one
was
that
like
only
killing them.
Kakyoin was
Yeah,
able to
only
fight.
remembers. That's crazy. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
that was
And to
actually
this
a
day-
really cool
To this
stand.
day, they still don't know about it. Bro.
Yeah, even Kakyoin doesn't remember what happened. I mean, he died, but like,
Yes, he does. No, yes,
nah,
he does.
he doesn't remember. Remember,
He does.
he just
I
only ever had an
rewatched it
idea.
because-
I thought.
No. Because when he beats the child, because funny enough, the child's actually really weak. Like
Well,
the
yeah, I
whole
mean it's a
issue was-
baby.
the whole issue was that since you couldn't bring your stand in it, you couldn't fight it. But once you bring your stand in the whatchamacallit, then it's very
Didn't your stand have to be like asleep as well?
your stand had to be out. So like when
Yeah.
Kakyoin brought out his stand and then he got knocked out, his stand was out. So it
Yeah,
brought it into the dream world.
exactly. That's exactly.
So,
Yeah.
but like, what happened was Kakyoin wrote it on his arm with like the knife, so he carved it into his arm. And so then, when he got knocked out with his stand, he beat the baby, and then everyone else forgot but him and the child. So
Honestly,
what he
that's
does,
wild.
Yes, what he does, he puts the poop in the porridge, and so he knows, like, so he remembers, and everyone else doesn't.
Honestly, that's just so wild.
It was a funny episode.
Not even. It was a great episode. I like that episode. That was a creative stand.
Okay, I'll give you that.
I don't know. I think part 4 was really cool with stands, but I think Killer
Part
Queen.
4.
I think Killer Queen was
Queen-
overdoing it.
Killer Queen's a queen. Nah, don't talk. 3
Bro.
stands. I agree with it. 3 stands. He needed
He
that. bro.
literally had 3 stands.
Okay, no.
almost.
Why did he need 3 stands? And like they kind of hint that his stand is like a requiem, but they don't like confirm it.
Because he's
Hey.
technically not.
Yeah,
But I mean, like, I
it was
think
a
it's
Requiem
just-
stand before Araki created the concept of a Requiem stand. That's honestly
I
what
just
it
think
is.
it's honestly just wild that he had like 3 entirely different things going on.
But are we complaining though?
The
Is that what
exploding cat
I mean,
bubbles.
but like, why did you need 3 stands though? Like,
Because-
Heart Attack and Killer Queen were like they were just good enough, but then you have to add the
Okay,
time. Of
But why
Heart,
not?
which is
But why
Vice
not?
does.
But why not though? That
Yeah,
definitely
so
had me.
why-
That definitely had me on the edge. That had me on the edge of my seat.
So does
Bro,
everybody then notice like the time concept they're going with for like all the final villains and stuff? And
Yeah.
everybody
Okay,
noticed
wait.
that.
If we're gonna talk about final villains, can we talk about how like Dio stand? Like, I like the world, but I wish Jotaro did not get it. 'Cause then it made Dio very obsolete.
But no,
there's
it made
actually
sense
theory
though.
there's actually theory going around that I was actually looking at earlier, talking about how Jotaro actually was able to stop time the whole time and just never knew about it,
I
which
mean, like,
Yeah,
no,
makes
no,
because
no.
he did
I
sense.
shoot
believe that.
himself.
I
He did
believe
shoot
that he
himself
was.
in the
Yes,
beginning.
which makes a lot of sense actually, because do y'all remember the part when he was fighting DRB and he suddenly had a drink in front of him that he never went and got, that just appeared in front of him. I saw the scene. It was really crazy actually.
Like I said,
And
I
the
believe that he
cigarette.
was able to stop Stan or stop time a long time ago.
Yeah, he just
But
didn't
since
know.
he wasn't in like that life or death situation. So all you kind of need is Starfinger to and then Aura.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm glad that he didn't know he could stop time before, because then it would have just invalidated the whole show.
But I mean, like I like Dio Stand the world was cool, but then when you have someone else that can do it, it's just like, what's the point of your stand? And then when you look at the stats, Dio Stand shows BBB and then like C and D, while Star Platinum is AAA and then like a B and C here and there.
Yeah, bro, he's just better.
Nah, he's obsolete. Like Dio's just obsolete.
He literally just was not gonna win that fight. That's the only way they could make that plot armor work, bro. Is for him to just not win at all.
That was lame. It was lame. It was
Hey,
lame.
hey guys, but I know everyone will here waiting for the part 5, guys. The amazing part 5, all right? Now, a lot of people say part 5 is some hot mid.
Okay,
I was
part 5
entertained.
was cool. I was entertained. I
Yeah,
think that's the
yeah.
most important part of any of this, is to be
Nothing
entertained.
revolutionary happened in it, but it was
Oh,
just
you mean I was
entertaining.
confused at the final 3 episodes and I had to rewatch them at least
I
3 times to
mean,
understand what had happened?
Oh no, I got it all the first time. I understood
No.
every last bit of
When
it.
the
And then
Requiem when the
we
Requiem started, I was like, okay. But then when he punched Diavolo, I was like, what just happened?
Bruh, he
hey,
put
What
bro.
him
was
in a
going
different
on?
dimension. And my boy really fell asleep and had to recreate his own death over and over again for the rest of time. Yes, freaking sir. That's the kind of death I need to see for a villain right there. I'm trying to tell
And
y'all.
this time it was kind of different this time around. How I know, like in part, like yeah, it was the same thing in part 3, where most of like that main cast died. Other than like 2 people, because Abdul died. Yeah, Abdul died.
Abdul.
Abdul. Abdul.
Abdul.
Abdul.
Are you trying to
Somebody
say? Are
get
you
him.
trying to say that they followed the trends of part 3? Because like part 4, the cast
No,
doesn't
part
really
4. Yeah,
die.
everyone survives, but
Yeah.
I see a lot of similarities with part 3 when like just only 2 people survived. Because then no Polnareff, never mind, because Polnareff, but God,
No, okay. So out of the main cast, it's about 3, which is Trish, Mista, and
yeah,
Giorno, and then
Polnareff, right? Because
Polnareff.
he's still
Yeah,
in that turtle.
yeah, he's a
Yeah,
turtle now.
yeah, he's definitely just a
Hey,
turtle
man,
now.
let's talk about how Polnareff was such an amazing character in part 3, and they did him the
They did
dirtiest
him
I've
so
seen.
dirty.
I,
They did
I've
him
never
so
seen someone.
dirty.
I've
honestly,
never seen
Silver
someone done
Cherry
so
was my
dirty, bro.
favorite stand in part 3. I don't
Bruh,
know
cause
why,
he
but I
was
really
In the
fucking
elite.
loved him.
wheelchair?
Yes.
He was
You mean
You know
elite.
Silver
how
Chair?
many fights he
Silver Chair?
got in? Silver
Bruh.
Cherry got in so many fights in
All
part
Polnareff
3.
wanted to do
He
was
was
fight.
always getting
Hey,
bodied.
especially that dude that took his sister, dude with the 2 right hands, and he got revenge on him. That was
So,
cold.
are we not
That was
gonna talk
cold.
about Silver Chariot's ability that he never used after his fight with Avdol?
Oh,
Where he
when
can
he
take off the
When he
separated?
armor?
could take off his armor?
Oh,
That
and got
shit.
faster and got
Yes,
faster.
yes. That made him so good, and the fact that they
And you're
never
talking.
pulled that out again afterwards was lame.
Dude,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Araki forgets that stuff. Like Kakyo's puppet ability, that he had when he first went against
Yeah,
Jotaro.
yeah, I remember that. All that stuff. Yeah, they start off with concepts and then just erase them entirely. That's probably
Then,
something I don't like about it. Is that's
but
weird to me.
the trade off was for the rest of part 3, we got to see the best move ever, Emerald Splash. Okay, and I
Bro.
enjoyed it.
Bruh, but honestly, he really wasn't in but like 3 fights.
Yeah,
Like,
Because
if
he
we're
didn't know
being
what
for
to do with
real,
the Emerald Splash, bro.
that's what I'm
Final
saying.
Emerald Splash.
Like,
Final Emerald Splash.
all for him to go up against Dio and show off the 20-meter Emerald Splash.
He said, "This is my ultimate move right here."
The 20-meter Emerald Splash. After he shows off that crazy ability where he can just tell where everybody is just by sticking to the walls. I was like, okay, bruh. Okay.
Yes, sir. That's all.
Like he
That's
just
all.
like I'm just gonna say like he's gonna sit here and not do anything the whole show just to come out at the last minute, look like a badass and get bodied.
And let's not forget. So for the majority of the show, we are running on foot. But then for some reason, Dio show up. Oh, bro, we're Spider Man. We swinging from building to building. Like, where was this at?
Right. Hermit Purple was just like a camera at first, but all of a sudden they're like actual like Spider-Man vines and shit.
It's wild, dude. All I'm saying, bro, is that they redo a lot of the concepts that they start. Don't even get me started on the hand. Oh man, let me tell y'all about the hand.
Wasted potential 101. Let's talk about that real quick.
Bro, because the hand's whole concept was that he was supposed to be able to rip time and stuff, but even the writer said that ability was literally just so broken that he didn't want it in there. I forgot what the dude name is who wrote the show. I don't pay attention that hard. But no. I mean I'm talking about the person who made JoJo. But fucking Okuyasu, bro, freaking he was able to do that, and they just dropped it entirely because he knew it was just such a broken ability. If he could do that the whole show, like there would be nothing they couldn't do, honestly.
Hey, man, hold up. I'm gonna need a juice break. Continue to talk, guys. I'm gonna go
that part.
You know how when we first met Okuyasu, his brother was trying to find someone that could kill his dad?
Yeah.
Did they stop to realize that Okuyasu probably could have done that with the hand?
Okuyasu is stupid, remember? That was like his whole thing, is that he was too dumb to use his own stand.
Well, doesn't the father regenerate?
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
but I'm sure if you tore him into
hand,
another dimension, the way the hand does, it would have never worked.
I don't think like you can warp the whole body, if that makes sense. I don't think like wherever his hand can scrape, that part, like that section, will be erased. But if it's not the whole thing, then it's just gonna regenerate.
Bro, all he had to do was slash him down the middle, or some shit.
I think he would still regenerate after that.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But how did they kill him? I don't remember how they killed him.
They didn't.
They just never killed his father?
Didn't.
No.
Oh wow.
The last time we saw his father was they took him to the Italian restaurant.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
At the end of part 4.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
They thought it was fiction, but
because his father was that ugly ass thing. Damn. Yeah, I remember that. Bruh, all I'm saying, bruh, is that they hold Okuyasu. He was just too dumb to use his own stand, and it was a cool stand that had no use after that fight he had with Josuke in the beginning. And can we talk about how Josuke is like the most useless JoJo in his own part?
He's not, because he's a support character.
He's a healer.
He's a support. Like, he is actually a support.
But that's the problem, bruh. Why is...
he's a support in offense. Like, Giorno
that's honestly that's honestly why Josuke is my favorite JoJo.
Because he's a support class?
Literally just chilling for all of part 4.
Bro, my problem is the fact that he was chilling. Literally, it was supposed to be about him, and then freaking at the end of it, Jotaro comes, save the day, nope, the world, Star Platinum, the world. And I was like, okay, bro.
Well, then, I mean,
we know that.
And 3 freeze. I love 3 freeze.
Yes, Koichi was definitely the JoJo of part 4.
He was.
It's just Koichi had a great character development. Like,
he did.
With the acts showing like his growth, made it even better.
Hey, Koichi is nowhere to my boy Kira. Master. I want all you guys to stop it, bro. Kira was the best character in the whole entire show.
Bro, okay, the guy with the hand fetish. The guy with the hand fetish that likes exploding stuff. I do not have a hand fetish.
But he was broken.
Your feet and hands are not the same thing.
And the thing, he was just a normal dude. I mean, he didn't even want to use his abilities like that. But you know that
not normal.
He was really just trying to cool, bro. He was really just trying to cool. He was
a whole killer.
Okay, but CJ, how would you feel if like your darkest secret was exposed to the world? Would you want to erase the people that knew about it so you can just live your normal life without having to be
No, he was a killer before that. No. Like he was a killer before that.
Yeah, because he killed those people to get their hands.
Yeah, but
he did not have to take people's hands.
Right, and like that's why Ghost Girl is where she was at then.
It's
okay, but hear this. In no way, shape, or form did his actions bother the main cast at all. All right,
I mean, eventually they did.
when they killed that
when he
one
killed that
classmate,
fat kid,
their
that fat
classmate,
kid.
He had a
then it
great
was
stand.
war.
Harvest
But
was great.
because
I
of
would
his
take Harvest.
greed,
Oh yeah,
because of
Harvest
his
about
greed,
making money.
because of his greed, he tried to get that sandwich, bro. And his actions interrupted Kira's life, bro. Kira, the whole time, those like 20 years before, he was bullying.
Yeah,
Because
murdering
I remember
people.
seeing a JoJo timeline during some parts of like part 3 and all that. It was talking about how like Kira, it would say on this certain day his nails grew, because when his nails grew, bro was on demon time.
Dude, every time he cut his nails off, he went and killed somebody to take their hands. Literally, like I was just like, what?
I'm just saying, if I was an anime character, bro, I'm killing someone. I'm taking her toes. I'm putting her toes in a jar, man.
Oh, okay. Factual.
All right, hey,
all right.
that was cap. Leave me alone.
Back to the streets, you guys.
So, the 7-page Muda. Anybody any thoughts on that?
That was literally the highlight of part 5.
Yeah, it was definitely because nothing else was as hype as that part.
Oh, bro, Sanctuary Stand is amazing. You can't tell me nothing about Sanctuary Stand is great.
The Sanctuary was a cool stand.
Now the
won't lie.
person is terrible, but Sanctuary itself is amazing.
The Sanctuary.
Which one was
cool.
Sanctuary again?
It's the one
Seko,
that
the
digs
guy
through
that
the
went
dirt.
underground.
Oh,
Yeah, the weird one that
Yeah.
got
Oh,
the sugar
Drake Tea.
cubes.
The one that had the bodysuit and he was caked up. That man was caked up. Oh my goodness.
That still bothers me because when he was fighting Bruno, bro, Bruno was underground too, just zipping away all this ground. But it was like,
right.
I was like, so all this empty
well,
space is
he's
just
like,
under
he has
here.
to zip away so many layers at once. Like either that ground is not completely hollow, or he's just a fast man.
Yeah.
I think you're the only person, Brent, I know that calls him Bruno instead of Bucciarati.
Yeah, Bruce Girardi, bro.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Watch that in English.
Not even on cat, bro. Not even on cat.
His real name is actually Bucciolati. That's what he was
Yeah,
originally written as.
Bucciolati.
But since they don't know how to pronounce L's in Japan, they literally just switched it for the subtitles.
I know. It's funny. I read because
Alright,
when I was
Bucciolati
reading the
sounds
manga.
so much better.
All right, guys. So let me get your opinions. Yay or nay, JoJo?
What?
Yay
What?
or nay, is JoJo overrated?
Yes.
I think it's
No.
overrated.
Yeah.
I think that the fan base makes it way too much crazier than it is.
And the
I feel like
don't forget the memes. To be
I feel
continued.
like
The memes are great.
I feel like the memes make it like such a bigger anime than what it really is. I
Yeah.
feel like that's why I feel like it's still underrated, bro. Because no matter what, people are gonna see the memes, see the people, the fans, and be like, nah, and just not even try to like.
But then you just have
I
people.
mean-
Then there's just people who will choose not to watch it because somebody told them to watch it. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
you should
yeah.
watch JoJo, and he's like, nah, I'm not gonna watch it just because you told
But
me. to watch it.
everyone is so passionate about JoJo, they want to share it with everyone.
But they're weirdly passionate about it. That's my thing. Like I'm JoJo's my
It's
favorite
kinda
anime.
like the My Hero fan base, to be honest.
The My Hero fan
Okay,
base.
whoa, before we go back, before we go over there, hold on. Let's finish up over here before we start moving to My Hero.
Bruh, freaking the JoJo fan base, bruh. I mean, JoJo my favorite anime, but I'm not gonna walk up to everybody who's trying to start anime and be like, bro, watch JoJo from start to finish, and then hold a gun to his head. I mean,
JoJo is more of a like, if you come to me and be like, bro, what should I watch? And I'd be like, are you trying to like sit down and watch something? I'll be like, you might as well go ahead and watch JoJo.
yeah.
But I mean, like, that's not the first anime
I
bring up.
never recommend JoJo to anybody. I never.
I sure do not.
Honestly, the first anime that I always recommend to people nowadays is The Promised Neverland because it's just so interesting. Speaking of which, guys, we should really talk about that.
Okay, well, hold on. Before we go there, all right, where are we going next? What anime are we going to next?
I think that Brent. Let's just talk about The Promised Neverland fast because we're just gonna talk about the release date. I'm not gonna really spoil anything. I'm just gonna kind of give like a rundown of what the show is about, and I'm gonna talk about the season 2 release date right fast, and then we're gonna move back to My Hero. So The Promised Neverland season 2 actually comes out on January 7th, 2021, which is right around the corner, folks. That's right around the corner. Awesome. It's gonna be a great season. Like it starts off super duper crazy. Cause like I'm not even gonna lie, I thought these kids were out of the woods. They're not. Okay, they're literally not. It's fire.
I haven't even read it yet, but I already knew.
Basically, TLDR for those of you who don't really feel like sitting down and watching it or whatever. It's basically just a show about these kids in an orphanage that were being they're being treated as livestock, if that makes sense. Basically being fed to stuff. It's kind of crazy. It's a whole murder mystery, and they're like sort of like trying to like escape, but like since they're kids, it's like nobody is like they're just powerless kids. They're just trying their hardest to get out of this situation they're in before they inevitably die. So it's actually pretty wild. This picture that we're using as the background is one of the dead kids. It's a great this was the eye opener for the show. Actually, this scene right here was the eye opener for the show that made me watch it.
What? That's like first episode, right? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
first episode.
After I saw this part of the show, I literally binged the entire rest of it like over the next 2 days. Like I probably watched like half it one day and half the next day, just because like I was like, oh wow, like that was crazy. And there's like little jump scares and horror scenes in it. It's pretty cool actually. It's really a good watch. I think that a lot of people should. I think it's gonna be really cool for a lot of people. I definitely recommend this to people too because it's a really good starter anime. It's suspenseful, you know.
It's a nice little 12 episodes.
Hey, and there's a big plot twist that you can see coming the whole time, bro. You pay attention.
Huge plot twist. It's crazy.
Oh,
it's
bro,
crazy.
it took me a hot minute to realize what you were talking about. I was like, what? I was like, oh, oh.
I'm trying to tell y'all, it's just that this show, The Promised Neverland, is definitely a ride, and I definitely am excited for season 2.
Right.
But let's go ahead and segue back over to My Hero Academia because that's what Brent had something to say about the My Hero Academia fans.
So what's the topic? What are we talking about?
I was just because like y'all were talking about how the JoJo fan base was crazy, but then y'all see the My Hero fan base.
Hey, My Hero,
crazier,
the most overrated anime in the existence of all anime.
Whoa, okay. Hold on. Let me hear what you got to say. That's all I gotta say. Has a special place in my heart.
Was overrated.
Hey, you're one of them. And you're one of those people, bro.
All right, let me hear your opinion. What you gotta say?
I ain't gonna explain myself as overrated. That's all I have to say. Leave me alone.
Let me take it.
Why is it overrated?
Whatever I'm about to say, I'm gonna get IP banned for.
Okay,
it's your opinion.
So My Hero, I think My Hero Academia.
Opinions matter too, and people die over that.
What's your opinion, Roy?
I think My Hero Academia was definitely really good at the start, and I think that it deserved all the hype that it got up until after some of the beginning arcs of the show. After those beginning arcs, when it was like at its peak, I think it started to die down in hype, honestly. But I still think the show is good. I don't think it was overrated when it was first out. But I think that if people are still trying to shove that down you now, they're doing too much. But I don't think it was overrated. I thought it was really actually just really good when it was coming out. I mean, this kid was like following his dream. He wanted to be the #1 hero. He didn't have any powers. He eats some hair. And
bro cried the whole time.
No, that was the one thing. That's the one thing I always had to warn people about My Hero, because that's why I don't recommend it to people as a starter, because the first 7 episodes of the show, he's literally just crying. He's literally just crying for the first 7 episodes.
I personally recommended it. I think that was the first anime I recommended to Brent.
Hey, he ate some hair. He ate some hair and got strong. Ate some hair and got strong.
No. I recommend it because, like, I mean, it follows a consistent formula. You know, you got the training arc, and then you got the villain, then you got training and villain. And
but can we talk about the awkward fillers?
The first training arc with Deku learning with like fitness, basically cardio and all that. Yeah, it's like it's not the best. It's not the best.
But you do watch him grow. We do watch him grow.
That's what I'm saying. And then like once you get past that part, I mean, it's just great because like the villain part where they invade the training, that's amazing. Then season 2, bro, season 2, the tournament arc.
It was fire. Oh, the tournament arc was fire. But I'm saying like
the arc was fire.
The tournament arc and the hero killer arc, all the way up until all the way up until All For One. After that part, I think that was like peak of the show.
After that, that whole fight with the All For One and One For All, it was just amazing.
Yeah.
All Might didn't die, but it's okay.
I just think that the show, really digressed after that. Not digressed, but I think like it just sort of like, it got complacent at a certain pace, and like it's kind of just off now.
Well, I can feel why you say it's complacent. But let me tell you this right now. You know, low key, little spoiler. Since I read it, don't sleep on it. Just don't sleep on it
Oh,
because
I'll
it's
never.
about to pick up. It's about to just fly. Like it's about to go, and it's gonna be crazy. It's actually gonna be wild.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still caught up and all. I'm just like, I just really want to see. I really just want to see Midoriya become the number one hero, like he said. Like it's just, it's really cool. I like following it.
Like where we're at
Watch
right
him not
now.
get it, bro. A
No,
nice
no,
plot twist is if he doesn't become the top hero, bro.
no,
And
no, 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 no.
Bakugo
Nice
actually
plot.
kills him.
I was about to say one. You already know that he will be top hero because he's the
Yeah, he's
narrative.
telling the
Yeah.
story. Yeah, he's telling.
But
But
I'm just saying, I want to see him be overpowered. Like I just want
when
to
you
see
like,
him
I
be
mean, like you
overpowered.
will though, because here's the thing: like these next couple seasons, it's all fights without All Might because there is no All Might.
Because he's not a crutch anymore.
Right. So now you get to see how like powerful or how useless the other top heroes are, and then the kids have to fill in their spots. So it's really
Hey,
Like the
hey
Gene
guys,
Man. Like the Gene Man.
hey guys.
Gene's okay. Gene's okay. He's not the best, but he's okay.
He got torn a new one though. He got torn a new one by All for One.
But do you guys think that another anime narration that go hard? I don't know if all you guys seen it. Death Note guys.
Didn't finish
Death
it,
Note.
but I
I
know
did
how
not
it
watch
goes. So
Hey, that anime narration is crazy. Because for everyone.
oh, go. I was about to say I heard that that show could have definitely ended like way earlier than it did. They kind of dragged it on.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, towards the end, towards like that middle part, I don't want to spoil it for anyone because it's so good.
I mean, it's not really. Again, that anime's been out for so long. Is it really a spoil at this point?
Well, okay, so obviously you guys know how Kira's gonna lose eventually.
Yes, of
Like,
course, because he's
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna win this.
But at the beginning of the show, it's there's a nameless person, talking about the time Death Note fell into the hands of a human, bro. And at that point, like before like L and all them are introduced, it's all about Kira, right, bro?
Right.
So I and then like ever since bro made the deal and like he got the shimmy, well, yeah, he's using the Death Note and all that. He can't go to heaven or hell. He has to go to the Shinigami realm. I feel like the person narrating that, bro, is Kira, but just as a Shinigami now,
Probably. It probably is.
Yeah. That's what I feel about.
I don't know. The
lot of
whole
people-
show just sort of blew me after the
Yeah,
introduction of the second Kira.
Yeah, the girl. Yeah,
the
the girl.
girl-
But no, it's the business part, like the businessman part. That part like bore me. Where the book was given to one of the businessmen in some like corporate company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now that part I was like, what? Why? I was like, why?
It just seems like there's a lot of stuff that could go without happening in that show. But
but Death Note, like
it's
honestly,
not a bad show actually.
It's to me, bro, it's a top 10. But people are out here saying that I haven't watched Code Geass yet, and I'm really
Oh my gosh, Kogias.
once I get caught up with Fire Force, I might start watching Code Geass.
Kogias.
Yeah, because people are saying, in this one, they say Light out here playing checkers. Them over there in Code Geass, they playing chess. Now I'm a smart nigga. I'm trying to go see some chess be played.
I mean, I guess I'm more of a fan of Mancala, but
Hey.
that was so funny, bro. I literally was playing Mancala with somebody, and like the first game I played, I beat them. I never touched that game before. She was teaching me as we played. It was hilarious. Speaking of games, actually, how do you guys feel about No Game No Life and Kageguri? Have any of you guys seen that? Have any of you guys seen that?
I can't.
Kakagiri?
Yeah, Takagiri. I've seen that.
Yeah.
The season 2 is supposed to come out, but I don't know if I'll
Shout out to our boy Rodney because he really loves Kakagiri, but he has a trash taste in anime and he likes Haikyuu.
Kakeguri was cool. I actually want to watch Haikyuu, but I don't watch any sports animes. I just
I've
don't.
watched Haikyuu. Haikyuu's really good.
Just
Haikyuu's
can't.
overrated. Haikyuu's overrated, my guy.
That is definitely an overrated anime.
Hey, if you guys want to see a nice sports anime, watch Kinki no Ashura.
Haikyuu's overrated? Alright, wait, explain to me how Haikyuu's overrated. I don't see a lot of Haikyuu.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure if it's overrated. The only person I ever really hear talk about it heavy is Rodney. If I'm being for real.
That's just Rodney.
But that's just a Rodney thing. You know Rodney's biased.
Rodney.
Rodney.
Talk about it?
You know Rodney's biased.
About it a lot.
Rodney's the most biased person I know, bro.
Yeah, look at this man talking in chat too. I'm weak. Man, Rodney literally only likes what Rodney likes, and then he'll call everything else trash. Literally.
All right, bro. What other anime we gonna talk about?
I mean, shit.
Like Rodney be the person that calls something trash and give you no reason for why it's trash, but it's trash.
That used to
That
be
boy
me before I
Rodney.
started watching anime.
Bro, here, actually, we can talk about some useless MCs, bro. We can talk about some useless MCs. Like, in your opinion, guys, who's your favorite MC?
My favorite MC, ooh.
Yeah. Like, if you had to pick one, just like when you think MC, it's in your head, who's that person?
Like a Marvel character? Is that what you're referencing?
That's it, the main character, bro.
Oh, main character. I was like, I don't know what the heck you talking about. I was like, what? Main character in the anime? Main character.
Hey, bro, who your favorite, bro? Who your favorite?
All right, who's your favorite then? Who's your favorite?
Oh my god.
They said Rodney said, "Don't say gone." He said, "Don't say gone."
No, Gon the weakest MC. Now we're not getting.
He is a weak MC.
Yeah, he's
compared to other MCs.
Who's your favorite?
Bro, hey, I told you guys earlier before the stream started, I had an epiphany, bro. Akira Fudo from Devilman Crybaby. He may be one of my favorite MCs, but right now it's still Gintoki from Gintama, bro. I just love Gintoki. And I don't want to spoil Gintama for anyone, but like when you see him, bro looks like he's like a lovable, like, you know, not really caring type of dude. But bro's backstory and why they called him the Silver Demon, because this bro used to be heartless in battle. That is like, it's like the best of both worlds, you know. Bro can be taken seriously, but he's also like a fun person to, you know, to watch and all that.
I just want to continue real fast.
No, I'm just saying that's why Gintama was like one of my favorite, bro.
I still need to watch that.
Yeah, it's like the plot is so endless. Honestly, you can just put anything you want into the show because it's about, like, you know, 3 people who are doing odd jobs, and anything could be an odd job, bro. So you can just really throw episodes.
So is there like a real story behind it?
Yeah. There's a real story behind it and all, but
like,
you know,
there's actually some seriousness to it. It's not.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's serious arcs, bro. There's some serious arcs in that show. Then after that,
because it's on my list.
Stuff. Yeah, we get the funny stuff again, bro. All right. So Rory, who your favorite character, bro?
I don't really have a certain main character that's my favorite. Because
you're talking about if the boys, we all play Jump Force. We all play some Jump Force, bro.
I will not touch that game, yo. I will not touch that game.
Actually, no. It don't even have to be a favorite MC, bro. Your favorite anime character, bro. Like, who you picking in Jump Force? Say Jump Force got every anime character into it, bro. Who you picking?
Okay. Now you're changing the topic.
You
say, all right, you're changing it. When you say, who am I choosing? Am I choosing what's the scenario?
Yeah, because you say every anime character, but we were just talking about MCs just a second ago.
You guys talk about MCs.
Right.
No, you were talking about MCs.
Right. Like, so are we talking about all characters now? Or are we just talking about the MCs?
MCs.
Okay.
All right. You're gonna have to give me a minute to think about it because I don't really.
Well, personally, for me, I don't have a favorite MC because you know when I look at the anime, I already know where the main character is gonna go. So I'm like, okay, you got the plot armor. I don't need to worry about you. I like the side characters.
That's different, bro. Because I could like a character, but like the overall like message and vibe of a show, you know.
Like, I know, but I look at the side characters. The side characters are really important for me. If the side characters aren't, if
the side characters are much more interesting half the time.
Honestly, their character development is just amazing.
Exactly. They usually end up being way cooler too, honestly. That's why everybody watches My Hero Academia and loves Todoroki instead of Midoriya.
No, y'all don't know about the Uraraka. That Uraraka. Oh, you Gravity. Yes, sir.
Gravity. First of all, Gravity is lame. I just want you to
know
that.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
She's lame.
No, don't say that. Stop.
She's lame. She didn't
do.
Oh my god.
Don't say that.
What's she gonna do?
Okay.
Float?
So then, what about Momo?
Momo.
She's the one who
Come
can
on,
create
Avatar?
any object from
Momo?
her. No.
Momo is
No.
definitely Momo from Avatar, definitely a side character. Also,
No. Momo, the one that she can create anything from her body, like her lipids and whatnot.
okay, I mean her ability is cool, but her as a character, she's aight.
Nah, she's cool too.
Her ability is cooler than she is.
Stop.
Her ability is
Stop.
way cooler than she is.
Stop, bro. Stop.
Uh,
That's
uh,
hurtful.
I mean, she's not bad. I like her more than I like Uravity. I know that for a
Bro,
fact.
that's hurtful too, though.
Bro, no way, bro. Ochako is just not cool, bro.
Ochako is amazing. She's great.
Gosh, bro. You know, I know
He's rooting
Brent.
for her and Midori
I know
to fight,
Brent
bro.
is a Bakugo fan. I know
Bro,
Brent
he
is a
is a
Bakugo
Bakugo
fan.
fan.
Bakugo, cool character, man.
Bakugo's
Yeah.
lame.
Oh,
No,
no,
Bakugo
no,
is
stop
definitely
it,
a
stop it.
Bakugo is definitely a side bitch.
God.
Oh my
That-
god,
That
that
nigga's
character's
lame as hell.
Hey, leave him alone. Leave him out of this, all
Bro,
right?
his
character is lame.
attitude be on 10 about everything Deku says for no reason.
Bro, look, Deku could do anything. Deku could touch his pencil, touch the paper, walk into the door, breathe, for all I know. This man just looks at him and says,
But
"Die."
I know in real life you guys got people you guys do that to. Just hate their
No, I
existence.
have no one that I do that to.
Okay, you don't want to say it, but guys, and honestly, CJ behind closed.
I be
CJ,
minding my own
yeah,
business
yeah,
like
yeah,
Yosuke
yeah.
in part 4.
Mind
I
your
be
own
minding my
business.
own business.
Mind your own business, plotting to kill somebody. Okay.
No, I don't plot nothing. No.
Hey,
I
guys.
don't need scheme when I need to
Hey,
scheme.
when the world ends, CJ is gonna be the one controlling the robots. I want you guys to know.
I'm crying.
He's gonna be like one of them anime characters you think cool to the last second. Last second, they see no, bam, your favorite character dead, and it's been that nigga the whole time. That's CJ. That's CJ in a nutshell.
I missed it. I'm sorry. I don't know how to segue because I wasn't listening. I'm sorry. I was reading
It's
something.
okay. Let's
Yeah.
find a different topic that we all can talk about.
Yeah.
Well, the last topic I actually have for you guys today, because we're about to hit our hour mark in 14-ish minutes here, is Jujutsu Kaisen, the new anime that is hot on the block right now, apparently.
Amen.
I don't know if I know some of y'all have seen it. I don't know if y'all have watched it all yet.
I'm caught up. Jujutsu Kaisen
CJ's
is top
caught up.
tier. Oh my gosh, Jujutsu Kaisen's top
I'm sorry,
tier.
you said the same thing about God of High School, and I still can't get over that.
Stop.
You said the same thing about that and Tower of
No.
God.
Look. Okay, so look, the webtoon is amazing.
Yes.
But then when they portrayed it in the anime, it was like it's rushed because 12 episodes or 12, 14, or yeah, around that many episodes. So it was like, okay, like, okay.
That's
Jujutsu
my
Kaisen,
problem.
From watching the anime, because I haven't read the books, but apparently the books are, they're great too. Jujutsu Kaisen is amazing. Like,
so
it's
what are
just
these
like-
theme songs?
which theme song?
The Tower of God theme song and the Tower and the
Oh,
God
don't
of High
ask me.
School
I
theme
have no
songs.
clue.
What
Don't
happened
ask
with those, CJ?
Don't
I just
ask
want to
me.
know.
I don't know, bro. I don't ask me. I don't.
I just want answers.
The webtoons don't have theme songs. I don't.
Goodness. Yeah, I would read the webtoon. I just don't feel like downloading it on my phone. So I guess it's just gonna miss me. I'm not gonna watch a season 2 of either one of those shows.
But about Jujutsu Kaisen, bro, right? So I know that like it got a nice story to it, and the thing is this manga is doing extremely well for it right now. It was basically like a unknown anime, but it's manga, but right now I think it has like 8 million something copies sold, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it already got a solid fan base. And then we have an anime studio. I think it's a sister company of Madhouse, right? So a popular anime studio we all know. The same company, anime studio that's making it is also making like Attack on Titan season 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is also made One Punch Man. They're the same people who animated that. So we have like an animated powerhouse with this unknown manga that just like took off. It has so much potential on it right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's gonna be how Demon Slayer was. Remember how everyone was talking about Demon?
Yeah, but Demon Slayer was cool, but Demon Slayer
is so good.
Yeah, but
Bruh.
it's just good. Like it's not like great.
My problem is that there are people that ride Demon Slayer and there are people who hate it for no reason at all.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Demon Slayer, it's cool and all to me, but like honestly, like animation is nice,
The
Like,
animation's
The
cool.
animation's amazing.
The animation's cool.
Yeah, that's why I said the animation's nice.
And the
like,
story is decent. It's just that there's people out there who will literally dismiss everything about the show, won't even watch it, but say it's trash just because the
Well, I
only
mean,
thing
like
good is
that's
the
for
animation.
every anime though.
But
Like that's for
I
anime.
just think anybody who does that is a weirdo. That's all I'm saying. Like form your own opinions, please. Don't just say what you saw somebody else say on the internet for the clout, bro. Like watch the show, maybe. It's not a bad show. You feel me? They will really call that story bad. Like
And
there's
season two is about to come. No, not the season two. The
season
movie's
2.
about to come out. Oh, the movie's about to be great.
We still have to watch the Made in Abyss movie now that I think about it.
Oh, facts.
We do
Facts.
still have to watch that.
Hey, everyone out there, watch Made in Abyss. You feeling different now?
Yeah, that show is gonna hit different. Most definitely. But yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen's hot on the block. That's pretty fire. I'm probably gonna watch it then. CJ caught up, so I'm probably just about to get myself caught up too. I'm not sure how many episodes are out. Looking, there are 6.
Right now it's 6.
That's
And
pretty cool.
I think it's going to be like a 12 anime or 12 episode anime thing.
So just after that is done. That's cool. That's fine with me entirely, actually.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna go for like a 12 because like episode 6, it was like a new threat appeared. He was like he's a pretty main like big threat, and like the main character is going through some training, so
Yeah.
he's about to basically. Yeah.
All right, facts. So it's just gonna be
characters go through training. All my main characters go through training.
a little basic 12 episode anime, but we need more of those. I think that we need more 12 episode animes. I'm tired of waiting for seasons. I think that people need to. Oh, what's up?
I don't know. Funny enough, I don't know because I came from Naruto, but I'm actually missing the 400, 500 episode series.
I do miss
really
those
am
too.
missing it.
I do miss those too. But I also would like some more 12 episode ones as well. I think we could
I
get
don't know.
more of those. We just have a whole lot of anime that are like in season limbo, if you know what I mean.
Well, I mean, like they come from the 12 to 24 episode. Because I mean, like once you know, like 12 episodes, short, sweet, nice. But then it's like, all right, now we gotta go on like a year break. And
That's my
now
problem.
I'm left with nothing.
Yeah,
I'm left with
exactly.
nothing.
Yeah, they're in season limbo. We get one season of the anime for a year and a half, and that's it. And then we wait for another 12 episodes, and we get that, and then we wait again. You know what I mean? It's like, dang, bro, give us more. We've been waiting. Like we were just talking about Promised Neverland. That show been out since 2017. Like, honestly, the season 2 should be out. That's all I'm saying. We need production to come for this stuff faster. Honestly, they've been making us wait too long. I be getting uninterested, and I just be forgetting about some of these anime. I have still not watched Dr. Stone.
Hey, bro, Doctor Stone some heat.
I have still not watched it.
It's so unique, bro. It's so unique because it reminds me of Cells at Work, bro. Because I learned so much about science.
Oh man, I did too. I was in biology class when I watched that too, so I did great in that class. It was awesome. Cells at Work hit different. I want y'all to know that Cells at Work definitely hit different.
The Cells at Work is such a good anime. Holy shit.
Bruh, it was like such a great take on freaking the cells and life,
the human
and stuff.
body, and
The
all
human
that, too.
body. The villains were creative. Freaking.
Yeah, like
It
the
was
viruses
wild.
and all that, bro. In the
What if-
first, yeah.
Bro, what if Rodney just said COVID making it worse? Bro, what if Cells at Work had like a movie and it was COVID?
That'd be controversial. That'd be so.
It'd be controversial.
Yeah, it'd have to be after everything's over.
Yeah, I'm about to say it has to be after we find a cure or something or like anything. But I'm just saying, like, that would be some heat if they could really pull that off. You feel me? Like,
I would watch it.
I would definitely watch a Cells at Work episode or movie about the struggle of COVID-19, because that junk was hard. Also, I think I can't say that on. I don't know. I might have to go censor that. I don't know if we're allowed to say COVID-19 because I think some people get copyrighted for that. It's weird. But I'll know after the video gets posted. But yeah, I think we're about up on our time. We got about 5 minutes left, but I'm I don't really have any much more topic for you guys. The new episode of Fire Force was lit. New episode of Fire Force was definitely lit. I'm not gonna say too much about it because Brent still wants to watch that show.
Oh, let me tell you, bro, my favorite character. Oh,
Oh
backstory
my
time.
gosh.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to tell y'all, Fire Force is a really great show. I'm not even gonna lie. It's super. Just got everything I need right now. It's got fan service. It's got powerful characters. It's got
we
black
gotta talk about it
characters.
next podcast, bro. Next podcast, we gotta talk about how you guys feel about
About
I
what?
just. What?
how you feel about fan service. That's what we gotta talk about next time.
I don't mind it.
Hey, save it for next time.
Yeah. All right, facts. So we're gonna go ahead and end our podcast here, guys. Appreciate everybody who came out. If y'all have any last minute questions, go ahead and ask them before I click this button to turn it off. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. I'm gonna give y'all about another minute. If anybody has any last minute questions. Anyways, on to some regular conversation to end off the stream. How was everybody's day?
Hey guys, how my day went? I had an epiphany. Watch Devilman. Last episode make you think life is different, bro.
This anime really was speaking to this man. Like,
No, this
Devilman
anime-
Crybaby has to be some fire if you're talking
Dude,
about
this
it.
anime like had me questioning this existence, bro, of the human race. It goes that deep. It goes that deep, bro.
Oh,
And this thing is so graphic, bro. I'm talking about this is the most graphic anime I've seen, bro. Things like Dorohedoro and
That's-
the King and Ashura, these have nothing on Devilman Crybaby, bro. This like gore is just to another level. I know in JoJo didn't a baby a baby got eaten in JoJo that
we're gonna
and like
go
a
ahead.
dog got put in the oven. But Devilman, bro,
Yeah, that
that-
dog definitely got put in the furnace.
Yeah.
He was over
Yeah,
there
that-
knocking on the door. Oh man, sad.
that violence is different, bro. That violence is different, bro. I'm telling you. One scene, bro, a lady got her head blown off by a gun, bro. And like her brain, everything was spilling out her skull. Her
Blood
teeth were
Sea.
gone.
That's a great show.
Yeah.
Blood
Blood
Sea
Sea
is
is
typing.
good,
You over here talking about you think that anime is gory? He said Blood Sea typing right now. He better come for you. I'm trying to tell y'all, put them in
Hey,
them in a
man.
little sack and grind up these humans and make me a smoothie. I know what I'm saying. Bruh. We're gonna save Dorohedoro, King and Ashura, and Baki for the next podcast though, because I actually want to talk about those two. I'm trying to get them some new seasons. So yeah. With that being said, I suppose we don't have much else to say, and our minute is up. No more questions. We're gonna go ahead and end the podcast here. Appreciate you all for coming by. We'll be back probably next week around the same time.
Yeah,
Next Sunday around the same time for another podcast episode. That being said, we'll see you all on tomorrow. Don't forget to follow. Or subscribe to the BirdGangOD channel and become a part of the flock today. With that being said,
Hey, man, go ahead and
I will
put that
see
link
you all
in.
later.
Put that link, bro.
Yeah, give him that link, and yeah. With that being said, we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Peace.